Hello everyone, I'm Lawless, and I'll be here the Thaumaturge for PC. So the game came out on Monday. It's developed by Full Theory and published by 11-bit Studios. The game had a demo. I play but never recorded it, and it's like the atmosphere, the gameplay is cool, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very good at this type of games. How the game it is in itself, like so a lot of quests, stalking, what you need to say, like the combat is cool too, and it's not that hard to get into the combat, but I think it's the outside part of the combat that's hard for me to enter, to get into it. So, but if you like this type of games, you can buy it. If I'm not mistaken, it's on PC that's available. And of course, the requirements are a little bit like Ike. So you need to be, if you don't have a PC to play it, it's not gonna work on your PC because it's high requirements that needs. But like the atmosphere of the game and all of that is like it's well done. Tomata is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge or temperamancer is one to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of thaumaturge without being born one. By the way, the game was Unreal Engine 5. And the people say that it used Lumen. So I know there's some games when you use Unreal Engine they have that thing Lumen, but you can always disable. In this case, you cannot disable. In case you wonder, oh, can I disable that? At least I didn't saw in the options to disable that. But again, the requirements for this game are very high. So if you don't have those
For years I've
requirements,
been seeing you in my
it's
dreams.
not gonna work.
And lately, more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you.
And by the way, I'm
I
playing
hope
on
your
lower
condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote.
graphics.
I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
Because recording and playing at the same time, it's always gonna wait a lot on the computer.
I'm sure
So
our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
but this is the part of the dam. Because I remember this.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help.
So if I'm not mistaken, Lydia is
Just
the
because
sister.
we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist.
If I'm
Send
not
word
mistaken.
as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
And it, like there's like you're gonna have choice or whatever you do throughout the world. It will lead to I don't know, like different endings. I don't want to say it's different endings, but they explain it on a trailer that throughout the game you're gonna have a certain choice or whatever it is that can lead to different outcomes. I don't know if it's different endings or not.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Fuck you. First play a trick on him.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
I think now you can choose. Send greetings to your sister, aggravate your father. No, send greetings to your sister.
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Because this is like in
Interesting
Poland,
name.
if I'm not
Where's this
mistaken.
headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
Russia?
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change.
But I think it's in Poland. But I can be mistaken.
I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
But yeah, our character has those eyes because of like training or whatever it is he gets like that for being a Thaumaturge. You can move freely around the location. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. Experience. Can't you check everything like a button? No. There's no button for you to do that. Perception. As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's action. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier. This is only for this. Damn it! I thought it will explain better this. Like as you can see, like graphic-wise, like the game is like beautiful, you know. Now imagine if you play again, if you play in maximum requirements, you know, maximum graphics, like you can imagine how the game can look. But for that, again, you need a PC that handles
Hello.
that.
Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
So
Instead
is
of
it just
healer.
locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
Me.
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
You came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yeah.
I'd be grateful.
Let's go.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
I already know who it is. It's Rasputin. Prologue. Hoping for the better. The chickens. Fucking
Nothing
chickens.
to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Alright. Do you... Yeah, you save. Oh, it has autosave too. You should put name, but... I hear a cat. We're gonna need to go over here. Is there something in here?
You guys already got what's yours this week. Molchat, we're here to keep order and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, T! Nice boots. Are they warm?
A proud answer, it not only draws from your flow of price level, but will also feed it even more.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses. Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. I got to sort out formalities with this
Like, you don't
tourist.
need to answer with
Is
that
there
one, you could
snobby?
answer the
We're
other.
the Tsar soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
But I'm not gonna show fear to these assholes. Victory conditions. When your enemies lose all their health points during the fight, the enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left of the corner. Quick attack inflicts. That's a lot of damage that you inflict, but it's slow. Like that is first to attack. Boom! My god, this guy has a knife. Action skills. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions, to find what they are applying or follow the action pan at the top of the screen. Skill speed. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful to require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy to attacking first. Yeah, we already know that. Boom! Probably I could have done shoot quick attacks, probably. Boom! Down, asshole. Steal the fucking knife. Alright, level up.
The Ruskies
Right?
right.
Yeah.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Good boy.
Thaumaturge points. On the Grimoire cover, there are available Thaumaturge points that you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt Salutorge to enable further development. This upgrade enables using perception in dimension heart, civilization is in dimension, dimension D, dimension mind, dimension world, dimension heart. Like, this is the guy that we have. You can do that. Right, let's go to the inn. Where is Rasputin? He should be over there if I'm not mistaken. The healer of the village.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin. That's how you say Rasputin.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
Say you want to see for yourself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I first learned of you in Paris.
I'm gonna say like the
miracle
truth.
worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
Viktor
On
Szulski.
my path, I've already come across people who have lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan.
Show me your powers.
Then others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Prayer Beach. Time-worn Prayer Beach referred. Okay, so this is what he gave us. How we know the trace.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Alright. Observations. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations can make up conclusions. A valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Perception and objects. Thaumaturge possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you have seen it before, but you are not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know who left it. Traits are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item.
Let's take a look around. Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
I think it is, but I don't have that deed dimension. Because if I had, I
Careful you
could.
don't get achy feet. You're not too worn out. You look a little peaked.
Any moment now.
I have all day.
I failed.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Rasputin will remember this. But I didn't add that
Tell me again,
dimension, so I
why were
couldn't
you
do
looking
better
for me?
than that, because I put on heart. What are you looking for?
I can't help but ask you about that young
Let's
lady
ask
from
this.
Petersburg.
Careful. I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild Salutor, and that ended with me losing contact with my first Salutor. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Of course you can. A proud answer, if it not only draws from your power level, but it will also feed it even more.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others...
It's like
I
I'm not
can't
gonna say I will
And
beg,
I've never
but
treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
okay.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here.
That's our Salutor, if I'm not mistaken.
What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind.
Oh, isn't this our father, if I'm not mistaken?
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
Yeah.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
It's like, oh, it's dark over here. Am I blind? Did my father knew that?
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Oh shit.
I can see, father. Clearly.
So this is now to explain these Salutors? No, it's not to explain that.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Because you're gonna need to know how it works, the Salutors. Oh yeah, because they will work for fights too.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out.
The lady's like, Jesus.
It's so good to see you again.
There we go.
And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a Salutor, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
The dialogue of these ladies always, I wanted to sweep. I wanted to sweep. Do I need to do something else over here? This over here. Rasputin. Me always save. Find Rasputin on village. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you like to track. After switching, the object will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. So this is the part that I got confused on the thing, because you'll need to go to the cemetery to find Rasputin, but like in here, find the person with the flaw that has a wild salutator. But like it explained in there, like it even eludes.
I felt something. Where is it?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if
Got the
Vesna
point.
needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
Like when I played the demo, I didn't know how to complete the quest of this lady.
That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Drop an apple, Ruiz, of a heart floating in panic and throat pain by the prove fear. Restores your focus. Going for this one too. Can be good. The goats. Tell me, goats, what do you know about this?
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Oh yeah, the chicken or what, right? Dead goose. From the goose twist an egg, the anger and pleasure, blah, blah, blah. Oh shit, there was something
Over
in there.
my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, This liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
The conflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. The obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'll do better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems that the neighbors quarrel over a goose strangled in act of revenge, a classic of the genre.
Why don't you
I have
relax and
heart,
listen to the words
so
of
I can
a
do
wise
this.
woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Also, that
Come
ability.
inside and tell me what you're doing here.
More experience. Almost level up. Can I go over there? Nah.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Accusing you of take advantage now. Solving eludes you. Keep searching.
Well then, I hope...
Because there's still something else that you need to find. Because it says something eludes you. You cannot climb this right now.
Am I sensing...
There's two things in here. Domestic quabbles. Can I knock on this one? Let me only save this part.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing?
These idiots.
Tramp.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Ah, yes, the two idiots. Adjust upgrades. Skill upgrade. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes space. Choose wisely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that removes, is it? So, do I have this attack? Concussion, is it? Alright, we can start the fight then. Strong attack, some folks. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter into a breakdown state. Strong attacks are much powerful than the other skills and allow them to the fight went quicker. Select the version, scale to lower, folks. You and your Salutor each have your own separate set of skills. Plan which one you want to use and give Salutor an appropriate command. Strong opportunity. The enemy has lost all their function and now is in a breakdown. It's a great chance for the strong attack. Boom! God damn! I could have done probably the other one. It's not. It's gonna lose the fog, so that will work at the same time. Sup. Holy damn! That damage. That was the double damage, right? That thing that I put.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
I think I'm gonna put that in mind. Doesn't look over here, there's nothing.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please.
See, over here they easy because it's like that. It's in that place. Can I say something to this lady now?
You've been going in.
No.
Well then.
It's more in that way. Oh wait, there's something in here. Okay, protective charm. That is to go for that.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery.
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to...
Okay.
I'll be right.
Manipulation. Using Thaumaturge can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusion. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change, and the peer will be next to the character. But in here there is this, but... It should be here, but can't you make it to enter?
Please go.
No. He's still the same, right? Yeah.
Well then.
She's like, what the fuck, you don't do anything? Manipulate the coachman.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
It was the hard thing.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Probably I can't do that mission, I need to go to the cemetery first. Could be that, like, but I never discovered the way to do it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I never figured out how to do that quest. This Rasputin.
So that's how you want to play.
Well, that's for Deet. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Let's talk then to Rasputin.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Doom.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir.
I don't know if this can
Everything's gone
help with that
topsy-turvy.
part.
When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats.
It could be.
Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salutor.
What do you mean?
Oh, there we go, the elder staff. At least I got something, an observation.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
The wise woman, that's that one,
There's
right?
the creature hunting you. Rattle chains, slither around and have a mouth full of giant fangs.
Jesus.
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes. Amen. Superstition. Book of Ark. Well, it connects. Looks like it connects with the other one, so you needed to come over here. You are like obliged to come over here, probably to do that quest. Doesn't look like there's anything else over here you could know more about, but since I don't have that dimension, I only did the other ones, which is a little bit weird. I'm gonna be honest, I put all the others except the deed.
I felt something. Where is it? Something is off.
Again, deed! Come on, man! What's the point on putting the others then? Jesus. There's something
Can you
else.
feel it? It's the smell of mystery. True fear.
Wiedźna. Cannot go from the behind. There's something in here. What the hell is this one? So these are heart and I don't know, impetuous person. There's something else, but can you enter? Oh, you can.
A horrible death.
Nice. I think I'm gonna put the deed like that I can do. I know that sometimes it's important to have the other ones, but I think for now you want to get all of them, like that you are able to do this, you know. Oh, you can talk to this guy.
So much suffering.
Ooh, the experience that you get. The experience that you can get with that, if you have the
What do you expect
the
to find in
dimension.
this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever is carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're
Of course,
telling
you
me.
probably don't want to go through all the paths, all the dimensions. Probably you want to go through some more, you know, to reach further. But I don't know.
If I do manage to catch another Salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple Salutors.
Why?
But still, I don't understand very well these. A proud answer, it not only draws from your flaw of pride level, but will also feed it even more.
Some have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality.
Because that's
I
like
didn't know what was
being pride.
But I know I can do it.
But I know there is something that can.
Almost 100%.
You shouldn't always go for that.
Isn't this exactly the sort
Right?
of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
Rasputin will remember these.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left in human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer.
Oh.
People have always taken Salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a Salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the Salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a Salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
Say what flaw you're concealing. Don't feel. I'm gonna say the flaw.
I have the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the Salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second Salutor. People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Okay. Because we have items, journal, entries, Bukavak, Thaumaturge. But see, there's nothing that talks about that. Like, that's my problem is it worth to say that thing that has the flaw of pride, or not? Should you always say that or not? I don't know very well if I should say it or not.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Holy shit, look at that thing.
That murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
There's no trace.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh god, who the fuck are these? Oh, these guys?
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
A proud answer is not again a proud answer. It not only draws from your problem. See, like I understand, like, but again, I don't know if this hurts you or not. That's my only problem. Oh, that's for you to see.
I can do exactly the same.
By doing that, you feed the flaw of pride, because I'm feeding that flaw. You don't need to feed, but will it work for something?
Actually looks better than
Will it influence for something?
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
I think there should be a tutorial explaining that, what it can influence of in what, but it is what it is. Reduce focus by additional 1 point if the enemy is in the suffering state. Restores free focus. Alright. This one I don't know if it's worth. Reduce one by if the enemy is in suffering state. Like, I don't even know what else is the suffering state. I can put only, you know, in case. I still attack first. Zoom, zoom. Oh, it took out the fox for me. Oh, you can choose like that to which one you want to attack. Okay, okay. It would be nice if I could kill this guy with the strong attack. Boom! That! Holy shit! These guys don't stand a chance. Will not destroy my health. Yep, there we go. Nice.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these Salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Alright, let me save because I did a lot of things. Let me see if in here it says Thaumaturge punch, a perception. Yeah, it doesn't say that. Never talks about that that pride. For me, that's the problem. I don't know what that can influence. Because it says you are feeding it. You know, you are feeding your flow of pride. That's the problem. Am I still missing something about
what do
this
we
one?
have here?
You've been going in so many...
Well, I have this ask about facility staff as a fact. You have acquired knowledge to content. Okay.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
Nothing for now, but
well then,
I can do. That was for the Rasputin. Was there something else that I could do to get a little bit more knowledge? No, because it doesn't appear.
now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Open the fucking door,
I
Vesna.
wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Calm her down and make her feel safe. Well, I can do that.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Alright. If you didn't have heart, you couldn't do that. Go to the forest clearing. Don't see any head stuff coming out. Cannot even enter in the house. That one will be once you do this one, you can go for that one and then farm something. That's what it looks like.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
The cat!
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavac.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Bogosnia. That was so fast to fucking load. What the fuck? Jesus. Like, this game is well optimized. Like, the game only has like a frame drop when it's auto-saving, nothing else.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Vesna. She's telling everything?
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of
You're
course
the
you know.
one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Whoa!
Cut off his head.
Whoa! Vesna, what the fuck?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Holy shit, what the hell was that?
Unless you're the one that killed him.
It wasn't the husband, it was the wife.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Whoa. Holy shit. Here he comes.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Whoa, what the hell is this? Difficult level. I thought only now you choose what's difficult. I'm gonna do balance. Like, you have story that's easy, it's more focused on story. Challenge, I don't recommend playing challenge in the first playthrough. Let's be honest, if you repeat. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? Fighting while Salutage. To defeat a while Salutor, it's not Salutators, but Salutors. You must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadow will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bard tells you when while Salutor sends more enemies against you. I don't have anything, right? Holy shit, that's pretty cool. Alright, he has a lot of stuff. I'm gonna do some damage immediately to the guy. stage, Mukafaka's caused you to enter into suffering stage. Stage can have benign or potential deadly effects. Read the description carefully and not get caught off guard. Okay. I'm gonna heal with this. How much? 8, okay. Damn, what the hell is that? If the enemy is in suffering. Oof, that was too close. A flaw vehemente.
You lose, you lose, you lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Taming a Salutor. You defeat the Pakavak, the D-Dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. Then taming Salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing and weakens your perception. For Rasputin, suffer this anger. You achieve the unachievable.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you alright?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine, I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Oh, prevent Luca from making rash decisions, force Vesna to flee. Prevent Luca from making rash decisions.
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already. Sharing a village with murderers? You were the first to spill blood! It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here! We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village.
At least that nobody kills nobody. like I could make Vesna to flee, but I'm like, probably this could be the best. I wonder. A traveler.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
What the fuck? This guy only wants to go to Albuquerque. Let him go. Increase the damage from Soul's next attack by 50. I think I'm gonna go for that one. I think it can be good in long term.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
He died?
Do you still want to send something?
So wait, you cannot. I know that one wasn't the quest, that lady, that wise woman, but you. I
More
didn't
like
got
to
the
share
other
my
ones.
fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Say you all just want to. Say you just had to change your plans. Say you got to go to Warsaw.
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
So he comes with us, huh? Damn, the prologue is very big. Jesus Christ. That was like what, 1 hour or something? Only for the prologue? Jesus. I understand, okay, explaining the mechanics and stuff like that at the same time, of course. But damn. But as you see, this game is like a detective strategy RPG, you know. But it's like it's well done. It's well optimized. Like I said, well optimized graphics. The graphics are very good. So. What else is this? This has to be a dream. Is this home?
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
Read him what the papers say about us. Say no understands like this.
The only person I consider close is my sister. But Varsovians? Let's see.
Ah yes, let me read my
Workers are
journal.
striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's
Let
visit
me read
to
newspapers.
The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
Ah,
The
yes.
newspapers feed on sensation.
Everything that you want to
Remember
see.
In darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Tell him what you sensed in the passage on your journey. Now, let's say this.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Share a few observations. Yeah, I'm gonna share.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Ah, of course, never neglect the
Warsaw,
horse.
end of the line.
Why not?
Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Reach to Warsaw. Or Warsaw. Warsaw. Is it another Salutor? Well, Rasputin is over there. You receive the quest to Mermaid City Son. This upgrade allows you to manipulate the dimension deed. Maximum damage possible. Vesna, Warsaw, and this one. There was that message. Where the hell do you Shadows of Sin Pass? Belongings? Yeah. It's telling that about the father that died. Okay. Can't go this way. Everything's closed.
When people unite, empires fall.
Oh. I thought I saw something there, but okay. Looks like you need to go this way. Okay. Get those that experience. Almost. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. The level up. Oh. Action reaction. Oh, the suffering. Yeah, probably I'm gonna do that one. Menu. Unfortunately, you do not eat in this place. What the hell is that? Oh, the newspaper. I wonder if this all that there is. Yeah, looks like it. Did I? No, I didn't read this one. Okay, a little bit more experience. I will take it. That's always nice to have. Alright. Because it shows that you need to explore. Act 1, City that does not forget. You need to explore to get, to pick up these items, like, not items, newspapers and stuff like that. And you get experience to gain skill points to put on your skills. To become stronger and stronger.
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Jesus, really?
Before and after execution.
That must be a big photo album.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocateurs.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as
Kill that
Governor
idiot.
General of Warsaw. Arrestovать.
Oh god, that guy's gonna get arrested, is it? Run, idiot! Don't stay there!
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
Huh? She dropped something. Say you think she took you for one of her lackeys.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Like, why would I say that? Like, and ill, but there's something in the ground, right?
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this.
What the hell is that?
The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy.
Say you could have handed her in.
Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Yeah, sure.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in
Okay,
their
that's ammunition. Okay, that's a fucking bullet.
Can I explain it to you another time?
Where the hell it was located?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Is this the same thing?
Who are you, really?
A damsel.
Those don't...
Can I explain?
I'm going to take a look around.
Okay. Girl in trouble, yeah, okay. That looks like a girl in trouble. Oh, what else is this? There's something else. Oh, there we go. Can talk to this.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please, forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
Dawaj! Go with the... What the hell is this? Oh, this is a proud answer. Hand Wanda over to them. Yeah, okay. Alright, let me... because you can do... there's this guy over here, so why not, right? Probably you can discover something from him.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off!
Fuck off. Like we can make... Oh shit. We can manipulate, see? We can manipulate to go to this guy.
Did the corporal tell you we're going to shoot?
Aha. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Достаточно. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let the rest go?
Da, Sierżant. We can use anyone as an example.
Szagom marsz!
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's?
Another meeting. Okay. Vanda. Nothing interesting to get experience? No, no. How much can you explore in the streets? Jesus, you can explore a lot. Oh wait, you can go this way too? Is this locked? Yeah. God damn. Jesus. Can you even go inside? The bathtub. Locked. Oh, you can enter here. Police station. Like, is there even a point to go there? My god, there's so much. Okay. This one is locked. There's a lot of places that are locked for now. I'll imagine that they will open at a certain point. For now, like, the only place that was open was the police station. You are looking for some hookers or going home? Tough decision, really. A very tough decision, this one. But is it in the carriage that you need to go? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Can you choose? We need to go for the cemetery. Holy shit, experience. Almost level up. Please, one more. It's more like down that you need to go. There's not many places to go from here.
Excuse me, may I? I need to get to a funeral.
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
What? Force your way through, tell them to get out of your way.
I'm asking you kindly, get out of my way before things get nasty.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
Well, both of them was to fight. There was not much that I could do. Brutality, increase the damage from Salutor next attack. Perfectionist makes every attack on the enemy maximum damage. Oh wait, you cannot put more? Selecting yourself a Salutor, you can preview both of your and your Salutor skills. This will help on your attack. You can summon another Salutor at any time. A green frame around the Salutor image means they are exceptionally effective in a fight with the given enemy. Read the descriptions. Okay. Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Doom. Put it. Oh, 10? God damn. Soul. There we go. The reinforcements didn't even make their way. Oh, he came. This guy. Enemies can have trait that makes them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and they can be disabled. To disable an enemy trait, attack them with a Salutor that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension force, you can take away all the opponents and launch a strong attack. Alright, let's make the suffering state. Oh, I should have done the first one. 2 heal I should have done the first one, but I still won.
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary. Konstantia Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. Would you care to give me an interview?
Journalist.
Thank you, but I'm already late.
It's a journalist, of course. Inflicts damage. I think I'm going for this. I'm going for the mind. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. I didn't want to go and fight in there. Explore, get... Can I buy something? Is this to buy? Drink hot chocolate. Oh wow, look what the hell is this? Oh, is that like collectible for in this game? Like drink, find this place to drink or eat, whatever. Could it be something like that in the game? That's interesting. You get the experience at the same time, and it's a nice experience point that you can get. Huh. It's pretty cool. You can see that they did a lot for this game to make it like a quality game, to be worth the money, to be worth your time. You can get experience by reading the tomes of that people. Jesus. That's insane. It's like back, is it up there that you need to go? Oh, over here there was nothing else. It's empty in this place. Okay, that's the person that we need to talk, looks like.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences. Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
Quip that your father didn't have a heart. Nah.
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
The last one is like, why would I say that to like a priest, right? Mordecai Chachat.
I knew you'd turn up.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Stasha loved you in his own way.
Voronin?
You look well. Ligia said he found some quack healer.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You don't recognize me, do you? But do you remember who taught you how to shoot starlings?
Uncle Veronin, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister. She's worried. We'll talk at home.
Sister?
Lachia.
Victor,
Lachia. Lichia.
I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
Too many
I'm
eyes.
glad to. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Say goodbye to your father.
Let's get this over with.
Even if our character doesn't like the father,
so it was
why
me
not say
who got
immediately?
it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 Salutors.
Leave now that you say goodbyes. Nah.
I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
What the fuck is this? Say interrupt your moment of personal reflection.
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life. I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
Point out that it's none of his business. Admit that you haven't been.
With all due respect, this is my personal business. It was my father who knew you, not me.
True. Please forgive me. I meant no harm. Again, my condolences.
This guy's a little bit suspicious, this guy.
Name.
My name's Kaniechkin. Ivan Kaniechkin. Goodbye.
A little suspicious, that guy.
Such interesting friends you had.
Oh, isn't that the dream that like closed the door and then something fell in top of him?
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
No. Trace unknown. E3rd Sosolski. Interesting. Where the hell? I think I'm gonna put this one, the reaction. Whoa, it's raining. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that walking in the water. You can see sometimes the footstep. Don't see any red stuff. It's strange that over here there is nothing. I'll imagine that over here it will have something, but no. Only if there will be a quest that you need to go over there eventually. Could be. Graveyard Keeper.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Oh, journalist again?
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a
What?
brief
We already
comment?
know you.
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Hard. Ask Lydia if you ought to intervene. Don't cause problems for her.
I can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands dirty over.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
I'm actually spurring you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a Thaumaturge? Come on, children. I'm sure my Pietia is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Say you want some time alone. Nah.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
Get it. Holy, it's raining even more? Jesus Christ. Locked. But we got that red stuff, but we don't have like the trace for who it is. Nice more experience. Cannot go over there. Let's see that much stuff to interact to get more experience. That's to travel. Like, I'm almost leveling up, but that's not many stuff for you to interact right now. Place to enter. Wait, can't you get up over here? Oh, nothing. Nice. Oh. Hey, there's a level up. You must be cheating with me. Hey, it's gonna be by a little bit. Hey, that sucks. Oh, I level up.
Your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too strong.
Thank you, Grażyna dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
You don't dawdle.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this, but she's really having a hard time. It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
Okay. You have more stuff over here, of course, more people. Grażyna and our house. I cannot progress in here. I think I'm gonna do this one. Greenhouse. Basement. Well, you can talk to
I'm glad
Voroni.
you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stachio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got...
No, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track...
I suppose I'm obligated to
Good
Okay.
lad.
Let's go get the liquor. Ooh. Mother's portrait. Let's say for Ligia. It says something about the trace of Ligia. Trace familiar mysterious woman. Voroni. the liquor.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
Of course, Uncle.
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raise a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't Lygia told you?
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone?
May the ground be soft, Father. I'm not betting there's an afterlife.
He's like, why?
Well, obligation fulfilled.
Probably I should have said the second
Shall
one.
we get to the reading of the will?
At the funeral, there was this sad Jewish fellow, Mordechai Hayat. Do you know him, Uncle?
He worked for Stanisław, but that was a long time ago. I don't know him more than that. So, shall we collect our inheritance?
No, I want to explore.
You'll all have to...
All right.
No, let me explore first, asshole. Petria Voronin.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today. But you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Petya! Forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanisław. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
Okay. We meet up with cousin. Okay, so this is what else is this? I have some liquor. Probably is to then go to the wheel. But what about this one? This is the greenhouse. Garden. Who the hell are these people? Why the hell are they outside when it's raining? Oh, you can go like these. Get changed. Wardrobe, if you want to change your clothes, you can expand your clothes by visiting the tailor. Really? They don't. It doesn't look like they have impact. The cloth. So to for style. Oh, this only to see that. Oh, it costs 2. This has to be Lygia. My letter from Paris. That's a lot. God damn, that was a lot of experience points. Jesus. Oh yeah, I always forget about that point, will always be there. Oh, Balberif. Salutor.
I am ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you to be present. Can we start reading your father's will?
Yes, let his will be done. Again.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulsky's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Amen.
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Lygia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter Lygia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following: my collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement. Now, Mr. Fedorov, what did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Nothing. There is a special item reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia Fyodorovna Voronina. I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared?
Huh. The black grimoire. Another point.
Did Father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of
Oh,
him.
we saw that.
I don't know any other way of
But it was us.
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by. To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description. The grimoire. Could someone have taken it? Perhaps. In all that confusion?
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire?
So probably
An
someone knew
ordinary
about
person won't
Grimoire
use it.
and did
Or the
that.
Thaumaturge just happened to be passing by?
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me. I'm sure Stasio had a reason. Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
So that's where it is. I've seen this place. I'd rather not imagine what condition you found Father in there.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
I foresaw a slightly more pleasant end for him, myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
I'm not gonna say the other one. The other one was a little bit, bullshit one.
Those might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a father.
How typical of his sort of person, to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas. Not long after the painting was done, he got divorced, ruined Deniedzices, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Abourice, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
What do you intend to do?
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
No.
And where are Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check that too.
I've started stock-taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish. Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
And Mordechai Chayat? Could that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
Do you have any other ideas?
Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Well, listen. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, Chopin? Chopin? I wonder if something up could exist. There we go, draw a conclusion. Stanislaw.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The lone shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Memorize limited quest. Is limited. Alright. But hope you can enjoy some gameplay of Thaumaturge. As you see, the game basically is like exploring, like think of like detective, you know, like you need to get some clues to be able to unlock sometimes certain things to talk. You have skill points to be able then to say those things that can affect some of the choice to do, you know, are more like to fight or more peaceful. And then there is the fight that you need to be careful with your health, your focus, and your attack, and you can always with the Salutors attack to do damage and other stuff, and you need to change them. So it has a lot of things mixture in the same place. So if you like this type of games and you know have a lot of hours to try to do everything, you're probably gonna enjoy this game. It's well done, like visually, the sound, you know. So you can buy it on Steam. It's already available, but again, don't forget that you need a powerful PC, of course, to be able to play it without having any issues. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.